Hello, everyone. Welcome to Quest Unplayed, where three gamers talk about everything about gaming and have fun together. I am George, the co-host of Quest Unplayed, and this quest is joined by Anthony,
Hey everyone.
Zach,
Hello.
and we have another guest, Jaeho.
Hi.
Nice.
Hello.
So before we start, this podcast is sponsored by Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub and a gaming companion app. You can sync your game accounts, make your game collection, and basically do anything and everything about games. And we have that short sponsor video. I hope you enjoy the music too.
I'm waiting for my noises.
Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub.
Man, that voice actor.
I
I just
know,
can't
I-
I can't put my finger on him, but I know him.
I have
I'm
no
sorry.
idea who that voice actor is. I mean, I just gonna find that guy and try to talk to that
Got to
guy.
give him more work. I'm telling
know,
you, gotta
right?
give him more work.
It's a good voice.
It's wasting his
If he has
talents.
time.
Yeah, I know, right? So how is everyone doing today?
Nervous?
Yeah,
honest
I
question?
mean,
Honest?
I've seen you being on like a lot of interviews too, and then so
Well, I
and
mean,
you've been.
It's my first time doing podcast, frankly
Oh, okay.
speaking. So, and I didn't expect it, frankly speaking. So I thought it was just an interview, the one-on-one interview. So,
Oh, okay,
nervous, but
Uh-oh.
everyone's friendly here, so I'm getting better now.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, we all.
If you want, you
just-
could put like tape over me and Anthony. So you don't see us.
I'll just kick them out and be like an one-on-one interview if you want to, but thanks for joining again. I know you're really busy. You just recently released the collaboration with Like a Dragon
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But before we actually start, some of gamers might not know who you are or what Dave the Diver is. So could you tell us a little bit about yourself and the game that you created?
Okay, so Jaeho Hwang, director of Dave the Diver, and I'm currently in charge of Mintrocket Studio as a CEO. So we are working on a couple other projects. So Dave the Diver is a hybrid ocean adventure game, and in this game, players explore the mysterious blue hole where all kind of fish gather from around the world. So during the day, players catch fish, and in the evening, they make sushi and sell it. The money earned is used to upgrade equipment, allowing players to dive deeper. So game flow involves not only catching fish and cooking them, but also includes storyline where player encounter and help see people on the water. So video you're watching right now is upcoming DLC called In the Jungle.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I honestly can't wait to play this one. Is it going to be
Yes,
taking? I mean, it's obviously going to be taking place in the jungle, right?
Right, yeah.
So I'm
So much DLC.
I'm,
This game's got so much.
Well, I mean, we have been releasing a couple the crossover DLC before, the Godzilla and Dredge and
Yes.
like a Dragon. But this time, the In the Jungle will be a story DLC, expansion DLC, and I expect much longer playtime. And yeah, I mean, it's the biggest one we're working on.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I mean, I expect to see a lot of like animals and stuff too. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
and
my
then
guess.
fresh
Well, it's in the jungle.
Yeah,
So,
I know. It's like,
fun and games.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out more about game. When
Just
when
go
is
to
it
the
coming out
jungle
again?
and you just see plants. You're like, this is not.
When is it coming out again? Do you guys have like
Late
a?
2025, we expecting, but like it was a little bit of delay, but we're working on it.
Okay, yeah, you never know. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right.
Even GTA 6 did, so I think
You kind of want. I mean, everyone was like, try to avoid the release date of GTA 6. There was like, oh, I can't release the game around that time.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay.
What day is it dropping? No, it's just
Everyone's calendars like, nope, X. But yeah. All right. Before we actually start talking more about your game, we kind of want to take. We want you to take the gamer type quiz, where everyone that comes as a guest take this gamer type quiz. It's like an MBTI test for gamer personality, and we all have our bets on what type of gamer type you are. So
big money.
yeah. So are you ready to take this?
Yeah, it was the one that really made me nervous.
Oh, I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
yeah, I know it's casual. Let's
Yeah.
let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
all right. Let's go. Okay, so first question. It is finally the weekend after a long, tiring week. Do you ask a friend to play video game together, or you need to spend quality time alone?
Um, Quality time alone.
Okay. Next question. The new game that just released isn't your type, but a friend is urging you to play with. It's not your cup of tea, so you refuse at first, but it would be fun if you play together, or you listen to your friend's words and play together right away.
The first one.
Okay. So, do you have any games that you're currently playing these days?
Expedition 33.
Oh, yes, yes. It's gonna be.
Well, I'm taking time. The game's really great, so I'm taking time. I mean, I try not to urge to finish it. So,
Okay. One of us actually finished that game. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. You can guess which one finished the game already. But okay. Next question. You are thinking about joining a community with strict terms to get game information, from self-introduction to attendance check. It's too much for me, or it has good information, so getting ranked up after 3 days is no problem.
Well, I can be humble. I'll join to get information. The second one.
Yeah, I think a lot of subreddits or in Korea, like
Yeah.
neighbor cafes or
Yeah,
all
if you
these.
go to the Korean web cafe and you have to finish all the
Yeah.
question and you get to wait a couple days. So
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, big online communities.
I know.
You can't even like write a post until you have like ranked up to certain level. But anyways, next question. Before you buy a game, you carefully read over the other people's reviews, watch the trailer, check the price, or if the game looks interesting, you trust your instinct and make a purchase.
I trust my instinct. Trust me. I bought tons of so-called shitty game. I enjoyed it. a lot.
Okay, nice. So what's another game that you recently purchased other than Expedition 33?
Oh, so frankly speaking, I don't have that much time recently because like I said, I'm working on the CEO role, and that's
Yeah.
very bothersome. So I only could play a game that really popular, like Monster Hunter. But well, the game is really good. But the recent one that I bought and not so popular was washing.
Oh.
You know the game?
Mouthwashing? I think I've
yeah,
heard of it.
Mouthwashing. Yeah, it's an indie game. It's really
Yeah, that's an indie game, and that's staged in a spaceship, and there's some incident happens, so you just basically walk through the whole like instant case. Only like takes a couple hours, and I really enjoyed it.
It's on my wish list. I haven't got it yet, but
So it's-
it is on my wish list.
It's
Yeah.
time for you to buy it now.
Yeah, I mean maybe
I know.
not for everyone, but I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And it looks really cool, but it's very trippy.
Yeah, that the art style is like PlayStation One, so very the blocky, polygon.
Kind of like Ultra Kill, kind of.
Yeah. I liked it.
Right. Next question. If someone is watching you play a game from behind, it's the perfect opportunity to show your amazing gameplay, or you're actually good at it, but due to pressure, you are missing skill shots.
I really don't like it. So second,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Next question. You're playing a newly released game for the first time. Rather than having regrets later on missing something, you go over the tutorials, or the game seems to be similar to the one you've played before, so you skip the tutorial.
Well, I don't think I'm a really good gamer, so that was the reason I don't like people watching my
okay.
gameplay. So I'll go all the tutorial steps. usually.
Okay. So did you have any like when you were implementing tutorials in Dave the Diver? Did you have any like what was the most difficult part of it?
Well, I mean, this was a topic for my GDC speech.
Okay.
We try not to put a very wordy, lengthy tutorial, but we had to have it because the David the Dive is a somewhat complex game because we
Yes.
meshed up a lot of genres. So we made characters to proceed the tutorial. So we put in new character and make him or her speak about the new system. Like we put some character look like Ash from Pokemon, and then made him go through the all like the fish collecting system.
Yes. I remember. Yep. Oh, okay.
So we had to have a tutorial because we did a lot of user tests, and some user couldn't play the game because we didn't explain them much. But I don't like tutorial that much, so that was something we could do best.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the tutorial part was very natural because like all these characters just come out and kind of have a conversation with you while they try to
Right.
explain some kind of a system that they have. So that's really cool. Next question. You are playing a newly released game for the first time. Rather than having regrets later on about missing something, you go over. Oh, you did this.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad. Oh, next question. You are playing a mystery solving game. Based on your years of experience in mystery solving games, that guy is the culprit, or that person looks suspicious, but you need to start collecting evidence first.
Second one, as a gamer, I'm very humble. I try to like go through everything that game try to provide me.
Is it because of your job, or is it just like your personality?
Well, I think part of it is because of my job, because I need to like check all the system how it works. I'm studying, and second, I'm not good at gameplay that much.
Oh, okay. So you try to like
Yeah,
study
yeah.
every single part of the game. Okay, that's awesome. Next question. In order to equip the rune that increases defense by 0.01%, you have to return to the lobby. That's not a big difference, and my friends are waiting, so I just go, or you make them wait, go back to the lobby, and equip the rune.
I just go. Yeah.
Go? Okay.
Yeah. 0.01 is not a big deal.
Okay, you're not a min-max person then. Next question.
Love that.
Yeah, no, me too. During gameplay, your companion's character has been bitten by a zombie. You might be able to find the cure, so you decide to accompany them, or everyone in your group can get infected, so you choose to kill them, even though it is tragic.
Well, it sounds like testing my goodness, but well, every time I watch zombie movie, I always why don't you guys kill that guy? So I'll pick the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is true. I mean, that is true though. Like just because
Oh,
you
yeah,
save
yeah.
that one guy, that
Yeah.
guy ends up like killing
So
everyone.
I kind of stopped watching Walking Dead.
Uh-huh.
I watched like season 6 or 7 because of this reason. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you kill this.
Like they could have just took care of that in the beginning.
I
What?
know. Like, yeah, that's very true. Next question. Even if you don't express it, you feel like you keep losing because of your friend. Are they not feeling well? You lift up your friend's spirit, or you send them a link to the character's tips and tricks and suggest that gameplay.
Ah, how do you feeling now? So second was encouraging my friend, right?
The first one is encouraging. Second one is
Yeah.
more like, yo, you should just do it this way. Like,
No,
why?
I'll pick the first one. I'm playing game just to enjoy it. So.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Next question. The character has bad performance, but the appearance is totally your type. Considering the balance of your party, you cannot put them in your party, or you have to put your favorite character in the party no matter the cost.
Well, like I said, I'm not a person who calculate the very detailed stat. So I'll just pick the second one. I'm more fond of the characteristic. So
Okay. And the appearance and all that.
yeah, appearance. Yeah.
And the story. Next question. Your current desktop is messy with tons of icons, but it does not affect your gameplay, or you hate chaotic things. Your desktop is neatly cleaned.
Is the desktop my desk or the
Yeah, your desktop. Yep.
desk, right? Working desk.
Oh no, like computer
Oh,
desktop.
okay. Well, messy with the tons of icons.
Okay.
I thought it was cool.
Oh, to have a lot of
Yeah,
icons on the
no,
screen.
I do it on purpose.
Okay, you want to like make it
Yeah,
look
no,
like you're busy.
I'm doing something very busy.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Next question. Before getting into the game, you search the internet just in case you end up missing achievements or you have never played a game for the achievements.
Second one, I don't go for a platinum or something like that. So
Okay.
I always feel thankful for users who play Dave the Diver for like finishing the trophy.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not a person to like that. So
Okay. So like when you're actually implementing these achievements for Dave the Diver, were there any like particular one that you remember that sticks out to your memory, like making that
uh,
achievement?
so frankly speaking, I didn't think that many people would go for the trophy that much. So we put very tough ones. Like you have to finish the Tamagotchi like system called Jaeho. It's very random. So you need to spend a tons of time to finish collect all the like Jaeho characters. So that's the most hated one.
Okay.
Well, I see some negative comments on Steam that say, oh, like I love this game, but I hate this Gal achievement. So,
That's the only one. I have 99.9%
so
because of the
and
stupid
then,
achievement.
you can pick up Mjolnir as a weapon in the game. It's very random, very rare weapon in the game. So we put achievement for that. So that's the second hated one. So I feel like people, love to put their effort to get an achievement, but they hate something with randomness.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you grind it, if you
I know,
grind for
like, if you
achievements.
grind to achieve it, that's fine. But if there's some the huge random stuff, people don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, how can I achieve everything if it's
I know,
random?
And they see some people achieve it very easily because there's some random stuff.
Yeah,
And
that
they start to hate it.
Yeah, makes sense. Someone has like
Yeah,
5%
people-
achievements with
yeah.
the most
I
like
need to
difficult one.
Check mine now to see if I got it. Now that you said that.
Last question. You, who happen to play lots of games, play a game you feel like playing at the moment, or you have a gaming schedule on when to beat a certain game?
Um, um, like I mentioned, I'm playing Expedition 33. I really love the game. This is way beyond my expectation. So I try not to finish the game. Yeah, I try to enjoy the world and enjoy every detail in the game. So yeah, I'll pick the first one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is really low.
Let's see. Oh,
Good,
you
Zach.
are the magic spell
Yes, you
sword.
are. Okay.
This is actually a very rare one. Remember, at South by Southwest, we didn't get a lot of people getting this.
No, we didn't.
So we have total of 16 characters, just like MBTI, and this is one of the most rarest one actually, because
really?
we went to South by Southwest where we had a booth and we had all those photo cards, and we could see like we had to hand out the people with the right gamer type, and then this was one of the ones that we didn't get to hand out a lot. Let's see. You are a exhaustive individualist. You're most comfortable playing game by yourself. You pull your weight on your worst day. You're mostly right, but you're a rational person, so you are ready to listen. If you start a game, you have to become a master. Oh, you just said this. Also, why would you buy a game if you don't complete it 100%?
I think it's kind of different from what I say. But okay, yeah.
Good at analyzing games that you can write a strategy guide. Sugarcoat your words to criticize your teammates. Your aura makes you an unapproachable person. You don't care if your team members are good or not. Oh, you just said that too.
Yeah.
Awesome. So maybe you like a strategy game. Do you like strategy games?
Well, I play sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite strategy game?
Well, I can think off the top of my head. I still, if you ask the Romance of Three Kingdom,
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
old one, classic one.
Which one was it?
The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right?
Yeah, Romance of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is.
I think it's really popular in the Western, but yeah,
Yeah.
everyone in Asia, especially in Korea, played it at least once.
Yeah. I know, like, I think there's like a statistic about, how people, like 20% of the people still play games from like 20 years ago or something.
Yeah,
meaning that like they might buy the new games, but then they're still going back to the old games.
so I think it's really good strategies that make a remake game or make a like HD version because I'm buying like every single thing, and even though I don't play it, I don't finish it. I recently bought Dragon Quest 3 Remaster.
Oh yeah.
I didn't finish it, but I just buy it, and
Yeah,
yeah, I think
as
it's
a fan.
funny.
And that's why like when you guys released the video on April Fools and the real person version of Dave the Diver, I was like, whoa, is this really coming? No, today's April Fool's Day. Come on.
I thought it was funny. The people whose comments didn't realize it was an April Fool's joke.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
"Is this serious?" I was like,
Well, I even got an email from the outsourcing company that hey, we are really good at like making 3D modeling. So,
They really wanted to make that.
"We've got your comments. We
Yeah.
now." Yeah. I
But
remember
but
that.
would you actually
Yeah.
ever consider like making into like a different graphics version or like like a spin-off
Dave the
or
Diver?
something? Yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, I think it's cool to make a 3D version of some Dave the Diver IP game because I like everything about Dave the Diver. Of course, I'm not saying this is a perfect game, but I put a lot of soul to the game. But the one thing that I don't like that much is the cooking part because we made all the dish, the food with pixel. I mean, I think it's cool as a pixel, but if we make it into something like 3D, more the better graphic, I think it look better. It look more tasty.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, when I play Monster Hunter or Final Fantasy, they
yeah, I was about to say that, yeah.
high quality.
Let's go Monster
Oh
Hunter
yeah, when the
graphics.
cats are cooking the
They
food
look
and stuff.
funny. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say like, you should just pull out like just the food part is like the 3D version of it.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
click on it
That
or
was
something.
that was a marketing strategy though for Monster Hunter did with the food.
Yeah.
I think what was it though? The most popular one was the one with the bread and the cheese they put on the on the bread. They said that when they did that, all the restaurants in Japan were sold out
Oh, really?
Wow.
just because of that.
And it feels like if you have like in terms of like all the food in Dave the Diver as well, it could have like collaboration with like real restaurants, like sushi restaurants, and actually make those.
Yeah. I mean,
David Diver sushi.
we actually
Yeah.
didn't try to do it, but I mean, that's something we eventually want to do. And when we did a crossover with the MXM Tune, the artist, she did an offline event with a sushi, and I heard that her fan really enjoyed it. So maybe one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
But
lot
I
of,
think
yeah. Go ahead.
I think the cutscenes before the sushi gets made is way better in Dave the Diver than Monster Hunter. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, I know. I love those. Like when I was first playing it, I was like, there it goes into like cutscenes and stuff. I'm like,
I'm like, what's he gonna do?
What is it called? What's happening? What's happening? I'm like, yes. Do it. That's way better.
The restaurant shakes. I'm like, oh man, that's dope.
Only
So-
one artist did all the cutscene in Dave the Diver.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
he's really good at it. So when he first started on the cutscene, he didn't know like how much quality we should put in. So we did a lot of conversation. Hey, let's make it like this. Let's make it like an anime. Let's make it more like with the humor. And now he's really good at it. So I don't really get involved in it. So
I think it's perfect.
him,
He's-
the topic and the emotion that a character must show, and he come up with a really really good idea.
Wow. He's still in the company, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
No, as soon as he got the scenes, they're like, "Get out! Listen, we already got scenes."
That was your part. I'm just kidding.
Actually, he's really talented. So I want him to do something more, but he really tied up with this cutscene stuff. So even in the DLC, he could do a lot of stuff, but only thing he does right now is cutscene.
Like what's your
Job
title?
Cutscene.
Yeah, like what's your title at your company?
Cutscene.
Cutscene graphic designer.
We call him Cut-Scene Ahjussi.
Oh, okay. Ajusi means like a guy. Yeah.
Yeah, how to call it in English? Ahjussi is
Ajushi's like just a guy. Yeah.
Cutscene guy.
Yeah.
Cut-Scene
guy.
Cut-Scene uncle.
Yeah.
You'd be like that. Like
Rights
the sound
all
guy.
rights reserved. Because that's gonna be a movie one day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dave the Diver should actually come out as a movie. Not joking. That would be an actually good
Yeah, actually,
way.
we got a couple
Who would play Dave?
on
That's
the movie adaptation before.
Uh-huh.
when we first released. But frankly speaking, I mean, making underwater scene is really, really expensive.
Ah, right.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you can really make it into the live action movie.
Mm.
Or, maybe animation or like I don't know.
That's gotta be dope. Or actually, it could be like a musical or something, like for kids
Really?
too. Like
Really? Yeah.
A musical. Oh my
I don't know.
gosh.
Because like I mean, it could be. You never know.
And they
You
cut
never
it
know.
out.
How do you make
And-
like underwater scene?
I mean, it's gotta be like
Yeah, background. Okay, yeah.
the ocean background.
Are you trying to do a crossover with the Little Mermaid? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Let's see,
you never
Dave's
know
like-
who the target audience could be. Like an audience,
I
new
mean,
audience.
At this rate, it could be anything.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
The one guy from our community Discord, he is elementary school teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and he made a Dave the Diver kind of textbook with I would say the visual
Mm-hmm.
novel style textbook, and then kids really enjoyed it. So maybe there's a
yeah,
possibility.
exactly.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
go.
the characters are amazing. You can
I know,
do-
right? Yeah, exactly. They're like very. I mean, I would say kid friendly too.
Yeah, I mean, they're well made characters. You could probably do so much with them.
Yeah,
Except for
like
I'm always mad at Cobra because he doesn't do anything.
And then we released the manga book in Japan.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that. So there's a manga magazine called Koro Comic,
uh-huh.
and I lived in Japan when I was a kid.
Right. Yeah, yes.
Years, and then there was a magazine that I read the most, and then
Wow.
they reached out to us, and then they want to, release the Dave the Diver manga.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
there's a manga out there somewhere we don't know about.
Uh-oh, he's gonna pull it out. Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'm gonna go search this online right now.
Anthony's going to buy it.
No, that's right there. Oh,
That's dope.
that is actually dope. Not joking.
Where's what?
Oh, it's actually not that bad on eBay. I can purchase it.
So,
So, just
it started in the US, but it released in Japan. I thought it was reception is not bad, and then I wouldn't recommend to everyone because it's for kids, more like kid friendly, more
Okay.
casual,
Mm,
more
Yeah.
like kid friendly joke with a fart.
mhm.
But anyway, yeah.
That's cool. So, just
had me
letting
at
you
work.
go. This guy likes to collect a lot of physicals and special editions. So,
He immediately grabbed his phone. And
yeah,
started
he's
looking
like,
at
"Oh,
it.
how much is it? I'm buying it."
There's only one item left, so I'm about to buy it right now.
Not joking. Yeah, yeah. He buys a lot of physical editions and collectibles and all that. So,
Well, we don't get any money from selling this manga, but thank you anyway.
yeah. Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was like a royalty thing, but okay. Anyway.
Oh, well, I mean, not much, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure somebody will play or look at the book and be like, I gotta play the game now.
Yeah, I
Look
got
at
it.
it.
Yeah, that's something we expected. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I'm just personally happy that Dave the Diver is on the manga magazine I used to read.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
though,
really
like,
that's super cool. Yeah.
That is
They
super
invited me to their office and they showed the old manga book that I read
Yeah.
20 years, 30 years ago. So I was just very touching.
Yeah, that's in
wow.
Korea. That's called a 성덕, right?
Yeah, Songdog, yeah.
성덕 means like a successful I
Otaku.
don't know, otaku. I don't know, like someone like who is like really into something and then becomes successful in that area.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But yeah, I think we kind of
Okay.
we kind of naturally jumped into the companion waypoints. But yeah, this is where
Here
we
we
talk
are.
about. Yeah, here we are. We've been talking with you for a long time. But so can we actually watch the trailer with sound one more time so that we can kind of talk about it?
I'm excited for this DLC.
Yeah, this DLC, I can't wait to play this one. Ooh.
I watch people running around 100 miles an hour, trying to keep up with the Joneses on a quest for power. Gotta have the fancy cars and the fancy clothes and the diamond rings. Don't you judge, 'cause we're all sinning. Life's a game, nobody's winning. You rat racers are forgetting that we all live on borrowed minutes. Hey!
Wow.
This is gonna be fun.
Not gonna lie, but
I gotta
whoever
wait.
chose that music or made that music has to get some kind of a reward for it.
That was
It's
me.
kicking.
I mean, yeah, I picked the music.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
nice.
the music from artist called Charlie Bonnet Third, and he's a very indie artist from Mississippi.
Oh, nice.
And I randomly list his music from my YouTube music, and then I really like this. So I have been listening to his music for a couple of years. And when we made this video, there was two options. First option was using "Welcome to the Jungle" from Guns N' Roses.
Oh, you
Amazing.
got to do a remix of that though.
It was
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
So-
You gotta have two
okay,
trailers.
so, okay, so that's too much for us. And then second option, so I told everyone, hey, this is a musician that I really like, so maybe we should reach out to him. And we sent him Instagram message, and I left a message on his YouTube channel, and he didn't reply at all, so for a month. So hey, well, so we used all the options that we could use, and finally they replied to us. And then they thought we are not a real person, maybe we are scamming.
Yeah.
And a week later, they said, "Hey, let's do the video call." And they told me what the reason I call is the artist is husband, and then wife is the manager. So
Okay.
small company.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they told me that their son knows Dave the Diver.
Oh, makes
So
the
they finally understand we are not scamming.
okay, yeah, because I mean that was one of the questions that I had, like how Dave the Diver has a lot of collaborations here and there, Dredge, Balatro. Recently they had another one coming out, the Savage Planet.
Revenge,
Revenge
of the
Out.
Savage Planet.
Or
Revenge,
yeah,
yeah.
that one too. Like, I was just wondering, how these collaboration kind of are initiated. Do you kind of really randomly start DMing them, or do you actually kind of start as like a company to company perspective?
There's two crossover that I really tried hard to get. Oh, actually three. The first one was Dredge, because I really love Dredge, and the game is awesome. So I
Yeah.
left a message on the Discord. Hey, I'm director of Dave the Diver, and I really want to do the crossover with you guys. And then they didn't reply too, because they thought scam.
It was a scam. Yeah.
And so I
Oh,
That's
Scam.
insane.
direct message, and I told them, hey, I'm real director of Dave the Diver, and let's do something together. And then they said, oh my god, it looks good. And then that's how we started. So, and Godzilla, I'm a big fan of Godzilla. Actually, my previous game, there's some Godzilla IP mobile games. So I know, I mean, we have relationship with Toho, the IP holder. So I sent an email, then I want to do the crossover with the Godzilla. So that's how it happened. And like a Dragon, I sent email to Sega, and I want to do crossover, but it was very slow. So I thought it's not going to happen, because they are very, like much more famous game than Dave the Diver. So maybe
Yeah.
want to do with us. And then later they told me that, hey, you can come to the Sega office and you can pitch to Like a Dragon director
Oh, wow.
yourself.
Yes.
So I did myself, and then I pitched to the Yokoyama-san, the Like a Dragon director, and he really liked the idea, because their previous crossover was mostly with the mobile game, so it doesn't involve any storyline in the game. But we pitched them with more storyline in Dave the Diver, and we told them that, hey, we want this to be a part of Dave the Diver world. So hey, he really liked the idea, and he approved almost everything right away. So how it happened, and for Balatro, it's very good. I love the games. I played on the flight to
Yeah.
GDC, and I was wearing
okay.
GDC, the Dave the Diver T-shirts at the GDC, and a guy reached out to me, and then, hey, are you working for Dave the Diver? And I say yes, and he was the guy from Balatro publisher.
Oh, the play stack, or is it play stack?
Yeah, yeah. So he
Yeah.
said, yeah, do you want to do something with Balatro? And I say yes, and then it happened really randomly. He saw my
Wow.
tweet, and it happened.
That's
Wow.
It's like
that. I mean,
That's
all
pretty dope.
all these stories are like very indie-like too, because like
Yeah,
you know,
no,
it's
so,
not like I'm a company, you're a company. Let's work
no,
something together.
yeah,
It
it doesn't
wasn't.
happen that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird that you reached out to him and they're like, I don't know if this is a real guy or not.
I mean, you can't trust anyone on the internet these days.
No,
Like, you
yeah,
never
you're
know.
100%. But
Yeah.
I like if I got a message like from like anybody from Dave the Diver, I would just be like all excited, but then like nervous at the same time. Like, what's going on?
yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Is it real,
I
right?
take the link?
Also,
Should
Yeah,
I open this?
So best play to make it work is I think is the gaming event. So for me or the beast guy go there and then real person talk to real person. Hey, I'm from Dave the
Yeah.
Diver, and then this I'm from blah blah game, and then they start to talk, and then let's do some crossover, and it happens. So there are some crossover stuff in the Jungle DSC too.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Those
cool.
Not disclosed, but I mean, we can expect. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think.
And then you just recently did Revenge of the Savage Planet too.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
so
That was fun.
The guy from the Raccoon Logic, the developer of Revenge of.
I love that name, by the way. That's a dope name for.
Yeah, so he reached out to me, and then he said he wanted to put Dave the Diver stuff in the game, and to be honest, I didn't know the previous game, Journey to the Savage Play, and I checked the game, and it looked really cool. I love the game with the humor. You know, like nowadays, most of games very serious,
Yeah.
right? Very
Yes,
dark
yes.
and serious.
Very true. Very
But
true.
the Savage Play
Ooh.
has tons of humor, so I really liked it. And then I say yes, and then he put Dave the Diver as a costume. And what he told me was their most of costume are very skinny, but when
Yeah.
they make Dave the Diver's costume, he need to make the belly movement.
Like very chubby belly.
They spend a lot of time on making the belly movement.
Oh, really?
Poor
They finally
Dave.
found, and I really like it. Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
I couldn't see Dave skinny. I'm glad that.
Yeah, like, or maybe like one of these days, like as an April jokes, you should have him like very skinny.
Like a skinny Dave.
It's skinny Dave, like I lost weight or something like that.
Dave
We
Diver-
got your feedback. And he's like,
Didn't you also do one with a VR game company also recently?
Pardon?
A VR game called Color Cube.
Oh yeah, Color Cube. Yeah. They also reached out to us, and then they showed the game. I mean, we're not developing any VR game at the moment, but I really love VR game. I mean,
they're fun.
yeah. So I play VR games myself. So hopefully one day we can make a VR version of Dave. They showed putting Dave into their VR game, so I kind of feel like my dream came true. So yeah, well, immediately said yes.
I mean, it would. I mean, Dave the Diver would be like a really, really good fit for like VR game because you get to kind of like dive into the ocean.
Yeah,
kinda.
I know. Yeah.
That'd be amazing to kind of.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So I have another question that I had was like how Dave the Diver has a lot of like mini games inside of like one game, like you said. So we're wondering like if there's any like mini games that didn't make the cut and made like brought into the game, or is there like anything that sticks out into it? Like
Well, not a mini game, but a lot of users have suggested that it would be cool to create an aquarium with a fish tank, fish they catch. So kind of like in Animal Crossing.
oh
Dave the Diver Animal
About
Crossing
it,
now.
oh
yeah, while we were developing the game, we realized that you can just put fish from different depths together in one tank. So that was a tricky one. Yeah, I mean, even in Animal Crossing, there's some separate fish tank, right? So okay, so we cannot make an aquarium. I mean, we try not to be realistic, but that didn't make sense for me. And the second one was if they put fish in the fish tank, what do they want? I mean, I think they want to pick it up and sell it and make it into sushi because that gives them more like financial benefits. So there's two internal questions. So that's why we didn't make an aquarium. But we, but we thought, I mean, having an aquarium-ish thing in the game would be cool. So that's how we came up with the idea of fish farm. If you go to fish farm in Dave the Diver, it kind of looks like an aquarium. You put, fish, fish egg you collect from underwater and put it into a certain fish farm with the same depth, and you can watch it, you can enjoy the view, or you can pick them up and kill it and sell it.
Okay. So I was looking at the fish tank behind it. And I was thinking like, oh, was that the reason why you bought a fish tank to kind of see like if you can make like an aquarium or something into the game? I was like, is that like one of the?
Yeah, you don't usually sell fish in aquarium, but you can do it with a fish farm.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I don't know if they do it in the States, but like in Korea, if you go to like any sushi places or like sashimi places, you have
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
little like a fish
Yeah,
tank,
yeah,
like
yeah.
live ones. They just catch it and then start
Oh.
cooking like in front of you.
I think they do it here, just very expensive.
Yeah, probably very expensive.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Korea,
not worth it.
you know, so I guess.
Where are you guys based?
What? Oh.
Located? I mean,
Oh, he's in New York.
uh,
He's in Texas.
oh, cool.
And-
Howdy, partner.
Yeah.
I've been to Austin once.
Oh, was it for South by Southwest?
No, it was. I think it was GDC in Texas Austin.
Oh, there was a GDC in Austin.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, there
GDC in Austin?
Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Yeah.
No, no, there isn't.
What is it called? Yeah, more than 10 years ago. So.
It was
There,
something
well,
like
maybe
that.
it was. Maybe it
Oh.
was. I know
Oh,
they're having
maybe,
some
yeah.
TikTok thing in Austin right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I know like Austin is trying to become like the next Silicon Valley, that for
Yeah.
sure. But
Right.
they have a lot of development teams there.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember that.
yeah, I think the developer for Doom series is in like Texas or something. But anyways, that's off topic.
Yeah.
We're
So,
just in the weeds now.
Yeah. But could you tell us a little bit, like, just a brief, I know this is like out there a lot in like all the medias, but like, could you tell us a little bit about like how the project kind of started and what you guys expected from it, like in the beginning?
Okay. So when we first came up with the idea of Dave the Diver, I had a 3-4 more people that still working together. So as a small team, so we were working in Jeju, the Hawaii of Korea, so
Yes.
called.
Yes.
And we see ocean every day. And I don't dive myself that much, but I have a team member who love to dive. So we talked about ocean a lot. And then I thought it was like a dungeon because it's a same place, but you feel different every time you go in because you see different fish. You have to face a different thing with different climate. So sometimes it's different biome. So okay, maybe we can make it into game. Like we can, and the henyo. That's I don't know how to call it in English, but
It's like I don't know what it's called, but it's like, those old ladies, usually old ladies, but they're like in this tight swimming suits, and then they just jump in like without like the oxygen tanks or anything. They're just like,
Snorkeling.
like kind of like snorkeling, but then they actually kind of try to catch. They don't like usually catch fish or anything. They trying to harvest something from like.
You mean spearfishing?
No.
It's not spear fishing. It's just with their bare hands. They kind of
Yeah,
they have like
Oh
little,
yeah, no, that's yeah.
I don't know what it's exactly called in Korea. or
That's
in-
this
They-
culture from Jeju Island. Anyway,
Yes,
so
yes.
I thought it was kind of like a looting item from dungeon. So yeah, so okay, let's make it into game. So we first made a prototype of Dave the Diver. Dive into the ocean and pick up item and sell it, and that was it. So we thought it was cool, but it was not exciting enough because if you play Hades, it's really fast paced, right? You
Yeah.
fight with the sword or spear, and in
Arrow,
fast pace,
gun.
you're guns kind of thing. But underwater, it's very slow, and the aggressive fish like shark, only thing they can do is dash to you or bite you. That's it. They don't like shoot anything, So it's kind of boring, and but we didn't want to change anything from the ocean theme. So what should we do? So okay, let's put another genre into the game. So let's not just sell the item you loot from the ocean. Let's just make it into dish. So basically, you pick item from the ocean and cook it and sell it during the daytime. Oh, I mean, there's complex story behind it, but like
Yes, of course.
kind of wise, but I'm gonna skip it. So when we first started, you just sell it, and then we move on to the daytime all day cooking restaurant. But we found that it's kind of hard to make user focus on the each part, you know.
Okay.
So we split into the day and night. So that's how the game started. But we kind of had to pause the game development because there's some issue with the Nexon because there's some restructuring. So we kind of like the game was no, it's not paused actually. It's shut down.
So okay. So okay.
It's canceled basically. And later, the new VP from Nexon, he said, "Hey, I really like Dave the Diver, so why don't you guys restart it?" And the original version of Dave the Diver was mobile game. So I told him that, "Hey, I don't want to make mobile game anymore. If you let us make a PC or console game with a single play, which usually Nexon never did, and I'll just do it." And he said yes, and then that's how the new version of Dave the Diver started.
Wow. So basically, like. You
A
gave another
remaster.
pitch, yeah. And also, like, I was just wondering because, like, you said you lived in Jeju. Was it like you lived in Jeju for a while, or was it?
No, I work for some subsidiary of Nexon, and it's located in Jeju.
Oh, okay. So for in the jungle,
Yeah.
did you have to live or visit the jungle at any time?
Usually, yeah, I came up with the idea without visiting the jungle at all. I thought that's cool. Just like
yeah.
because a lot of users ask us, "Hey, you guys need to make a freshwater version of Dave the Diver." So we had an idea. Let's make a jungle version of it. And then after we decide to really, really go into the production, I visited Ubud in Indonesia, Bali.
Oh, okay.
So I researched there a little bit. I saw how the jungle works, and then we have village in the jungle that Dave and friends stay. So I visited the village in Bali, and I took a picture and did a little bit of interview with them.
Yeah. I mean, that is, actually cool. Like, you actually, if you are like a game director or, producer or whatever, you need to kind of have an idea like what it is like to be in like a real world kind of background too, because it'll kind of help you implement those like, I don't know, systems or characters or whatever that is in the game. So
Design the game a little bit more.
yeah. I mean,
relatable.
Team member who has a diving license, and he still enjoy diving, but I'm not that level of diver. I just enjoyed a couple times, but at least I think it's better to experience some part of the real world and make it into game. I think
that's very true.
Yeah, that's super.
Yeah, that is super dope too. And
I think you cannot make Nintendo without like having a dog kind of.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
So
That is.
go ahead, Anthony.
No.
Oh,
Good.
I was just thinking. I know this is. I was thinking about what you said about the cutscene guy. Did he do your promo? Did he do the Into the Jungle trailer or?
He did everything by himself. The video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the whole video.
Yeah. So I told him that hey, we need to make a trailer. We released it for Game Award last year. So the Game Award.
Yeah, well, it was first showcased at the Game Awards, right, last year.
Yeah.
The trailer was right. Okay.
Yeah. So I told him that hey, we need to have a trailer for the Game Award because we're spending a lot of money for that, and then we only have a month, and I want it to be all full pixel trailer, and he said, "What?"
Is it finally time for me to step away from this company? What?
Did he bring a mattress to work? He's like, "Oh, there we go."
Yeah. And then,
Guess I'm not going home.
Yeah, and then the quality was really good. So actually, he's type of guy. So he always said, "Oh, this unrealistic schedule, blah blah blah." But when he started, he's really into it. So I asked him to make it into like 60 seconds, but what he made is more than 60 seconds.
wow.
So we had to cut some part of it.
Oh.
You
He's
definitely
like, "I'll
need
show you.
Yeah.
I'll make it 90 seconds."
Like no one talks to him because he's so focused. He's like, "Duh, duh, 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 duh."
Yeah, he's so focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You've
cool.
probably were asked this question like a million times, but like, at what point did you realize that this game is going to be a big hit? Like, was it once you started, I don't know, selling like certain number of titles, or like was it even before release, or was there like a point?
Well, I'm not trying to be humble, but I'm the type of guy who's very, very anxious all the time and worry everything. I'm always come up with the worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't.
Hmm.
So when we developed the game, because this is first title, because even though I am a big fan of the console game, but this was first time we developed the console single play game, so we didn't expect much. Our internal goal was sell it 500,000, and we tested a lot, and we got a lot of positive feedback, but also we got a lot of negative feedback too. But I thought the reason we get positive feedback is because it's single play game, because a lot of employee in Nexon, even though they make an online live game service, they have
Yeah.
some, like dream that, oh, I want to make a single play game one day kind of thing. So they, oh, like, I'm so happy that Nexon finally makes some single play game in company. So I thought that was the reason they gave us good score. So even though we got a good feedback, I thought it was there some advantage. So we didn't expect that much. And then when we first released early access date reveals trailer, the YouTube view was only 1,000. Because some people think, we came from a rich family, Nexon, so rich
Yeah,
dad
yeah,
actually. So
I
we,
remember that. Yeah.
yeah. I
yeah,
remember. Oh,
we
yeah.
talked about, like Nexon backed up with tons of money, and we did a
Yeah.
ton of marketing. That's how we, like achieved all the success. But it's not true. We didn't put a lot of marketing resource, and I mean, because I really appreciate what Nexon did for us, but we didn't put a lot of money or resource into the game. Because if we had a tons of money, how come our all your said date review trailer could only like 1,000 view, and we only have less than 300 Twitter follower, I remember,
Hmm.
and we only hit I think it was 15% of our wish list goal on Steam. So it was way less
Hmm.
than our
Wow.
uh,
Expectation.
goal. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And we compare our game to other similar genre game, it's much lower. So I didn't expect anything. And when we first released, we got pretty good feedback. We got overwhelmingly positive review from Steam, but still, like the same thing happened in Korea. So a lot of Korean audience said, "Hey, like this game look like the how to say, the overseas game, very cool game for like, mostly in a Korean gaming company make a MMORPG with a
Yes, yes. They're very into that.
medieval era, like fantasy kind of thing. But this
Hmm.
game is different. So I think that's the reason people gave us positive feedback. Hey, like, this is a very unique game from Korea, so we should support it kind of attitude. So even during the early access, we didn't get a huge number, and most of positive feedback uh, we got was from Korea, and then they supported us because this game is very unique. So we didn't expect that much. And even we reached out to IGN for some article. Hey, we are making Dave the Diver, and like people like it. Kind of email. But they say we didn't get any like article coverage at all.
Dang, that's harsh. But
Yeah. So
So
yeah, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, so that's so when it did explode, it was probably pretty nice feeling because you were
Yeah.
not
So
probably expecting that.
yeah. So our the commercial number for our commercial performance during all the access was not great. I mean, it's very average. We didn't expect that much, and then I think it was good. I mean, it's good enough to uh, keep going for the team, because
Hmm.
we were not losing money, but at the same time, we're not making money at all. So it was very financially average result. But we didn't get disappointed. We just kept doing what we need to do. We kept communicating with our community, and we, like, improved the game quality. And the first time of the first moment I thought, oh, this game might be successful was when IGN gave us 9 out of 10.
Yay.
He was like, oh my god, like like look at IGN like page.
Ooh.
Because there's an embargo, right?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
you should not release the score, the review score before a certain time, right?
Yes.
But somehow IGN released the score before that, so we didn't expect
That's
that to
insane.
come out. So and then someone from the team saw the 9 on the IGN with our name, so we were kind of really shouting. So there was like very first time, and I feel like this is the biggest moment for us. So hey, like maybe we made some game that we more than we expected, a better game than we expected, and then we released the game, and the number went up really quickly. And like usually you see the high score on the first day or second day, right? But we saw the highest number after
Refreshing,
2 weeks.
yeah.
After 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we didn't put a lot of marketing resource at all, and we got some viral on the internet, so the number grew up really fast after we released. So yeah, so I mean, until that moment, we really didn't expect this game to be this successful. So I'm really thankful and grateful for everything that happened for us.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the game that made itself successful by people
that's
just
what I was
playing
gonna
it, and
say
probably
too.
word of
Yeah.
mouth, right? Just
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean,
sorry, George.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any like super talented guy in our team, including myself, because we doing our best. We try to listen to community, and we did a 20 something patches within 8 months of early access. That's like 3 or 4 time the patch in a month. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
we
lot.
did our best. Yeah, we did our best.
Yeah.
I still think that if we release the game without early access, if we move into full production and release the official launch without doing any like demo or early access, I think
Yeah.
we didn't get
Yeah.
that much of success.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's very,
Well, I'm happy
very.
you did.
Well, yeah. So I think it's very, very vital that you listen to these feedbacks. I think that's one of the like core elements to become like a successful game, especially these days, because like you can't just like look at some of the biggest publishers or developers coming out with these big AAA titles, and then they don't listen to community, and then they just fail.
Yeah. So nobody, at least me, I didn't hear anything about Expedition 33 even like 3 months ago.
Uh-huh.
But when we released, everyone played and said, "Oh, this game is awesome!" And word of mouth happened, and everyone talked about the game on the Twitter. We say Metacritic score, and then we start to play. So that became viral, and then they see the highest concurrent user number after a couple of weeks, right? I think that's more trendy now.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. So I guess you briefly mentioned about like how people thought your company was like backed by this giant gaming company in Korea, but like now you have finally kind of, I don't know what exactly happened, but like separated from them, like you became like like an individual entity of your like company. Like how does that feel? Like how is the relationship with Nexon, and like how is that different?
I mean, like I said, I appreciate almost everything that Nexon provides us. So if it sounds like negative, it's because of lack of my English skill.
Okay,
So,
it's not negative. Nexon, don't worry. I mean,
yeah.
yes.
So, but like in Nexon, it's tough to make a small size game because it's a huge company, so, and their expectation is very high. So most of production process is very complicated. So my previous game, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Everyone needs you.
Hi, whoever that is.
Hi.
That was Dave Diver coming
There,
in.
that was Dave.
Dave's a real guy. He's like, "What's up, everybody?"
Yeah. So, where were you? Yeah, Nexon.
Yeah,
right?
Nexon.
Nexon just interrupted me, but anyway.
Yeah, that was Nexon.
Yeah. So
They came in like,
Godzilla game was only developed by 5 people.
Wow.
Okay.
But we have to go through all the process, it was so complicated, so slow. Even the legal confirmation, it takes like a month or two. So, um, I mean, I thought, and the next execs thought that's not the best process for small game. I'm not saying the process itself is bad because they are taking care of the big project with 100 of people, so they need to reduce the risk as much as they can. But for a small game like us, we have to be really fast. We have to move swiftly. So, but we're not the one who can change the whole process for Nexon, and I don't think it's the right move because it's we are working on a different size of projects.
Yes,
So,
it's different. Yeah.
So next to CEO, Mr. Kang, unexpectedly told me that, hey, why don't you make the subsidiary, the spin-off, the independent company from Nexon, and we're not gonna how to say, control you almost
Yeah.
at all, and then you do whatever you want with the Dave the Diver IP or new project at all, anything. So, because I like 15 years ago, I founded a company and I tasted the failure. So I didn't.
Okay.
I know how tough the CEO role is.
Yes.
Usually you do CEO because you are good at something, right? But eventually you cannot do the things you're good at. You know what I mean? You have to do all those.
I heard. Yeah.
So I mean, I was sitting on it, and but after a couple months, I told him yes because I thought it was the best option for my team because we needed some independency, and then we knew that we have to do things our way, and we have to do something different from Nexon. So I accepted it, and we prepared different policy, different structure, and different process, and we spun off from Nexon last November. And well, of course, there's a hiccup. Some member didn't join the new company because
Yeah.
they need more safe net in the bigger company.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I mean, we needed to set up a new policy. We need to find a new office. But finally, last month we moved to new office, and I feel like we finished almost everything with this new company. So I love this office, and as you see, there's a fish tank, something we couldn't do in the Nexon's office.
Yeah. Definitely not. Next is like, is it safe to have fish in the
I know.
office?
Then we have a gaming.
And get all
We
the
have a gaming
Funko
space
Pops.
downstairs and the massage chair downstairs.
Uh-oh. Can
Massage chair.
heck
Wait,
no.
George, do you have a massage
I'm
chair?
asking.
Yeah, if you ever come to Korea, I'll invite you new office.
Oh heck yes, that's gonna be awesome. I mean, I'm very close to your office.
Make sure you write that down. Write that down. So I'm sure.
I mean, don't worry. This is all being recorded, guys. Don't worry. I mean,
There's a random guy sitting downstairs on the massage chair, like.
yeah, he's like playing this video like over and over again. I'm like, yep, that's the proof.
So
He said I could do it.
well, Nixon has a more strict rule because there's
Yeah, I mean, they're big company.
1,000
Yeah.
employees there. So, it's inevitable. We only have 60 people here. So we are more flexible, but still they're working very hard, very hard. We
they have a lot of
even
stuff going
allow our employee to do remote work from home because we trust them. We know that they can, they will do their best to make the best product. So yeah, I mean, we became more flexible. We are more focused. I think that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I know we're kind of running out of time, but I have to ask like one question that I want to really ask. Like, is there like anything post Dave the Diver? Are you guys thinking like maybe? I know you're just planning on releasing a DLC, but are you guys planning like Dave the Diver 2, or is it going to be like a totally different project from Mintrocket? Is there any thought of
yeah.
that?
There are a couple projects running in the Mintrocket studio, and well, I can't reveal too much.
Yeah,
but
of course, yeah.
one project using Dave the Diver IP or Dave the Diver World, and then there's completely different project without using Dave the Diver IP. And of course, we are focusing on Jungle DSC, and we have some very early prototype. So we are we start things with the game prototype without any art style or anything. So if game looks good, the game mechanic looks fun, and then we move on to some visual stuff. So there's some early prototype. Yeah. So for Dave the Diver sequel, I I think Dave the Diver is a good game, frankly speaking. I don't
It's
think
very
it's the like really best game that like can get award, but I think it's a good game. I'm satisfied with what we made. So if we make something or if we make sequel, it has to be better than Dave the Diver. And I put all my soul and my creativity for this like ocean themed sushi bar game into Dave the Diver One. So if we ever start a Dave the Diver sequel, we have to have a better idea than that. So I don't think anything about Dave the Diver sequel at all. But if I get some good inspiration, okay,
Yeah.
maybe we restart. We have to make a better visual. So it's kind of hard to make a better visual than Dave the Diver because if you make a, let's say, Resident Evil, your sequel is guaranteed to be a better visual with a better
right.
technique, the visual technique, right? But for pixel game, it's kind of come up with a better visual. So anyway, yeah. So we have to have better visual, better mechanic, better gameplay. So one day, if we announce that, if we do Dave the Diver sequel, that means we have a really good idea.
I think too. One thing I really like is the fact that you constantly are putting out DLC and linking up with other people because it feels like it's almost like you're releasing new episodes of the story. You know what I mean? So I do like that you do that. So you've just put so much content out there. So even if you don't have a sequel, at least you're constantly putting stuff out because I know a lot of people are just like, oh, more Dave the Diver, and they get really excited and then they're just waiting for the next stuff.
But still, some users say, hey, stop making crossover stuff and then you do something new. Yeah. But
I think that's
I
fun.
mean, crossover is fun.
Exciting.
But,
Dave,
yeah.
Dave the Diver in space. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't want to spoil too much, but if you finish the game, there's some Dave the Diver space kind of the end game mini game. But anyway, yeah. So, but we internally think the Dave the Diver Jungle DLC is a 1.5. Dave the Diver 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you can
exciting.
think it as you can think it as a Use Your Illusion album 1 and album 2.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm
I'm referring to Guns N' Roses album. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely
So
excited.
this is because so when we brainstorm for Jungle DLC, there's two way. First, we just follow the Dave the Diver's path. So using Dave the Diver and stage the same place, and let's say make a wrecked ship and different stage on the blue hole. And second was making in the totally different location and use pretty much different mechanics. But we chose the second one, so you can expect more different mechanics, different characters, and different gameplay.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So it's not just like
I'm excited.
that same game like in a different place, but it's rather like
Same character, but there'll be new character in the same stage. You can like move around the village, and you will see freshwater. Of course, there's a crocodile.
Get your grenade launcher ready.
Question. Because I've seen some people ask this question also. I don't know if they asked you directly or on the Steam page or other places. But will Dave the Diver be playable on the Switch too?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I should say this, but of course we're looking into it. Our goal is make put Dave the Diver on all platforms.
mobile coming? No.
Yeah. I mean, because it's public.
Okay.
We getting pre-order in China, so Dave the Diver mobile will be Dave the Diver will be on mobile platform first in China, and eventually we will release in the global.
China is a huge
So,
market.
and then a lot of users ask us why don't you put Dave the Diver on the Xbox? That's not something we intended. It's more complicated business reasons. So it's not like we are only putting it to a certain platform, but there's some stuff we need to solve, some technical issues. We are not a big team, so we are doing things one by one at a time.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not saying this is our goal, but of course we want to put Dave the Diver on Switch too.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, as a small team, you have like limited resources. So that's very understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we've asked a lot of questions. Thank you for asking all these difficult and fun and crazy questions. I mean, we would love to have you for like another
question list in advance, but you guys' questions pretty different from the question list. So hope it's edited well. So
I mean, I think I didn't think anything was like inappropriate or like shouldn't be revealed to the public. So, but like I mean, I try to kind of stick with the questions there, but
please edit my horrible English too.
No,
yes, that wasn't horrible at all. He was like, I can't speak English.
Use AI.
Yeah, when I asked him first, he was like, I can't speak English. I was like, I saw your interviews from like YouTube videos.
That is all scripted. That's all scripted.
Oh, it was scripted. It was all like AI.
Podcast and live streaming. I know it's not live, but most of my interview was scripted and it edited. So that's perfect. And also, I see your like videos on Mintrocket YouTube channel too. You do like some updates with another guy and here and there. So I was like, yep, that 1000% he can. I'm on video right now, but I'm a person who really hate to see myself on the video.
Oh, okay.
But the people we are doing YouTube is we try to be transparent. That's
yes. So I think that's really, really good. I think one of the reasons why fans like love
I still reply most of questions that raised in our Discord community. I replied it under my name, myself directly. So I mean, we are not the best skill development in the world. So what we can do is be transparent.
Well,
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I appreciate it as a fan too.
Yeah, it makes me want to play the game even more, and I love the game.
Yeah.
George just watched me play many hours of it.
Yep, I did. I was like, yo, we have Dave the Diver coming to. It's like I haven't played that game yet. I was like, yo, you have to play it like right now, like seriously. Are you serious?
Yeah.
But so he spends a lot of hours.
What now?
You have to buy the manga too. Manga comic.
I know he's gonna buy it. This guy is buying.
I'll have to take pictures with my phone to read it though.
Oh god, yeah, but
I did have one question that came up. If it's okay if I ask, you said Dave the Diver shirt. Is there a place we can get merch for Dave the Diver that's linked to you guys, or because there's a lot on Etsy from what I just looked up. That's the first thing I did. I was like, oh yeah, Dave the Diver.
No, we don't have any official merch at this point because we have some official merch in Japan, but I think it's all sold out or just they just threw that away, so it's not there anymore. So I mean, usually in Japan they only sell merch for limited time. So at this point, any official merch. So anything you see on the edge or online is not official.
Wait, I thought you guys recently.
I'm not going to sue them.
Yeah. Okay,
so
getting all their names for you.
I bought some merch from Edge and I gave it to my son, so that's fine.
Wait, I thought you released.
Go ahead, George. I'm sorry. I was going to say it's got to be nice to have people. Oh my God, we're so bad at this.
So since it's recorded, it's going to be released in public. So if you see in the back, there's all Funko collectibles, Funko Pop. So one of my dreams is to release Dave the Diver Funko Pop. If anybody from Funko watch this video,
that's another thing. I looked up Funko because I saw it and I was like, "Is there a Dave the Diver Funko Pop?" And I didn't see any. I was like,
no.
Little child inside me broke. I was like, "It's okay, it's fine."
Yeah.
No. We know what we need.
That's gonna be a good one too.
Oh, or a micro box set too.
Wow.
With some fish, some little fishies.
Yeah, if there's Dave the Diver Lego, I'm buying that to my daughter. 1000%.
Yeah, I recently saw the Jaws movie. Jaws.
Jaws. Yeah.
Yeah. So why not Dave the Diver?
Exactly. 1000%.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go out there and write it for you.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
pitch. We'll pitch for you. We'll pitch for you.
Cool,
We're
cool.
like, no.
Yeah, if you guys do it and if we made into real set, I'm gonna buy you like 10 sets for each of you.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm just saying, if you ever come out with like
Yes.
official merch, I will definitely want to snag one of those ASAP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I send
Yeah,
you.
I will push an old lady down for one.
Yeah, 1000%. I'm buying that. I thought there was like an official merch in Korea, but I don't know if that was like official one or not.
No, that's no.
No, I mostly saw
okay.
mostly saw in Japan a lot.
Yeah, Japan gets all the
Yeah.
cool stuff. So
I mean,
mad. I'm moving.
Dave,
I'm moving
Diver's
to
back
Japan. So we get more diver merch.
I mean, Minimap does some merch deals too, so maybe
Oh, really?
maybe I should send him an
Yeah,
email.
send me email. Send me email.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my mini map shirt.
this one.
Ah,
24 hours
cool.
5 years later.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Thanks for coming. We have like so many questions and so many things that we wanted to talk about, but like we're like, yo, can this podcast be like 5 hours? I'm like, no, I don't think so.
I'm just starting to get used to these random questions. So
I was like, maybe next time we can invite him again, like when you guys come out with DLC or like you have another project or something.
yeah, we'll do. Yeah.
Yeah, forgive me. It's mostly my fault. I'm the random guy.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I really
but,
enjoy it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming again, and we will definitely enjoy the DLC when it comes out, and we'll play Dave Diver before that even. And good luck with everything that you do, and hopefully we can talk again soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. Actually, George reached out to me last year, and then
Yes.
I was super busy with this
Very
company
busy.
spin-off and all the like stuff
Yeah.
around me. But finally, I could meet you guys, so I'm so happy. And I was nervous at the beginning, but now I'm more relaxed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
Well,
hopefully,
you were nervous too. I'll tell you that much. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
got the Dave the Diver podcast.
I was like too. I was like, I told my daughter, I was like, you have to get ready so soon. So I have to go be at the office.
I was-
like, yep.
I was looking
rushing her.
for a shirt. I was like,
Yeah,
that's kind of like diver-ish.
Yeah, Dave the Diver-ish t-shirts. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah.
but no, I'm very happy you made the game, and it's probably it honestly is an
Yeah.
amazing game. So you should be very.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are proud, but this is very very good.
Okay. Thank you all for watching. And if you haven't played Dave the Diver until this point, just go buy
Play
it.
it.
There's no like.
Just play it.
Just play it.
Just play it.
All right, just
do
do
it.
it.
And if you see a
Just do
random
it.
guy in your lobby in your massage chair, it's me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
to the Mintrocket employees. Okay.
You're welcome all the time.
Are
Okay.
going
Thank you for
to swim over
coming.
there?
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
It was awesome meeting you.
I know,
This is where we say goodbye.
Thank you. My pleasure.
and we all cried.
This is where my depression kicks in.